I'm excited to personally welcome you to 30 Days to Paid. What's really exciting about cold pitching is that it puts you in the driver's seat. You really have the ability to determine your success, to determine your income. And it's exciting because you don't have to worry about a freelance platform taking any percentage of what you earn. And you're no longer relying on an employer for your income when you're a freelancer. So, my biggest driving force behind everything I've done in my freelance career was to have freedom. And that's why I'm so excited to be teaching you these skills, because once you understand how to get a basic online presence set up as a freelancer and then go out and grab those opportunities, the amount of possibilities out there for you, I'm not going to say endless, let's be realistic, but it's pretty cool. Not relying on an employer, not having to ask for vacation days off, being able to do work that really fulfills you. I mean, that's the biggest motivator for me. Now, the course is set up to guide you in a way where you are consistently taking action, that you can see the takeaways after each module. But I do want to offer you some guiding principles and some things to keep in mind from a mindset perspective as you learn the skills in this course. Number one is that you really need to believe that this is possible for you. And that might seem really obvious, but a lot of the time we tell ourselves we want to do something. Oh, that sounds great. I'm going to take a course on it and try to learn how to do this. But are you actually allowing yourself to envision your big goal coming true? A lot of the time we don't allow ourselves to believe that it is really possible for us, even though on one level we know that we want it, we know what our goal is, but it seems too far-fetched. So whatever it is you need to do mentally, whether it is visualization, whether it's writing it down, whether it's just allowing yourself to sit there and dream a little bit bigger, allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to realize that any big goal you set can be broken down into manageable chunks and then reverse engineered so that you know exactly what steps to take each and every day. And that comes to point number 2, kind of a best practice for this course, is that consistency is everything. We are talking compound interest. This is not going to be an overnight situation where you send 2 cold pitches and all of a sudden you're making $5,000-$6,000 per month. This takes consistency and small actions on a day-to-day basis. So once you are set up with your website, with your portfolio, as you're getting through those modules, I want you to set those little goals for yourself. That was how I really became a freelancer, was saying, I don't know how to create a website, but I'm going to give myself until Friday to have this figured out. And whatever I have by Friday, I have to run with. I'm not going to sit there and obsess about this and tweak it until the end of time. Give yourself those deadlines and tell yourself what you're going to do on a day-to-day basis to actually reach that deadline. And I show you in the course how to actually do that. So if you don't know how, that's okay. I'm going to show you using a free project management tool how to actually do that from a tangible perspective. But just keep that mindset where you're saying to yourself, this seems overwhelming. I don't know how to do this maybe at this moment, but I can break this down into manageable chunks and have little tasks I can do day to day. And the compound interest is so obvious in when it comes to cold pitching, because you will send cold pitches for weeks at a time and not hear anything. And then eventually responses will start coming in. Eventually you'll be booking calls with clients, and eventually you will have more clients than you can handle. That's the situation I'm in, and it is so not far-fetched. It is so possible for anyone. Here's the other big thing. Your energy and what you bring into these interactions with clients is everything. So if you watch my YouTube channel, I have explained to you what happened where I basically stopped freelancing to take a full-time job, and it was a total dumpster fire. But the problem was, when I went to go build up my freelance business again from scratch, my confidence had taken a bit of a blow. I had been knocked down a few pegs by being in this corporate environment again. And the biggest issue for me was trying to get myself into a headspace where whatever baggage mentally I was feeling from that experience didn't come with me into these new interactions with clients. So I set an intention of how I want to be perceived on calls with clients so that I can really bring that energy. There's so much going on a very subconscious level. As humans, we really are like these radars constantly picking up on small nuances. And if you come into a call with a client, or if you go into cold pitching with an energy of desperation or frustration, or I just can't seem to make this work, it's going to impact your results. So I'm not going to get all woo-woo on you and say, oh, let's do the law of attraction and fix our vibe. I am very skeptical of a lot of mindset fluff type advice out there. But what I will tell you is that how you feel on the inside and the energy that you are bringing to this whole process can determine your outcome. So invest in your mindset, invest in building yourself up, and do the necessary mental work to be confident and to exude what you want to exude on calls and throughout this process. Here's the other thing. Don't be afraid to ask for support. Hop into the Slack group, tell me what's going on, and not just tell me what's going on from a very surface level perspective. If you are feeling insecure or you're feeling like, damn, my mindset is trash right now, just put it in the group and allow us to support you, because you'd rather get it out there than bring it into your work and have it impact your results. And I'm trying to create a supportive community where we can talk about what's really going on and be vulnerable and express ourselves and have it in this closed container so that we can go out into the world and serve as writers and actually deliver value and create these awesome careers that we want to create. Thank you for taking a chance on me by enrolling in my course. I am so excited about the modules that I have worked hard to put together, but information is just step one. There is so much information out there, and even the best information is not going to work unless you put in the work, unless you come at this with a balanced mindset of consistency and patience and the ability to really see this through. You will be frustrated. You will want to give up at certain points. That's when you gotta hop in the Slack group and seek that support. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited to support you on your journey, and good luck as you go through the modules.